What's going on, everybody? So next up on the Masterpiece lineup is MP-18 Plus Streak or Bluestreak. So I never actually had the original version of this mold. I've only ever had the Plus version. I passed on the original. I didn't care about it. And actually, this was one of my Christmas gifts. So there you go. It was one of the only characters I was missing, and I figured, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and grab him. So this is one of the more recent pickups of mine, but anywho, front of the box, this vehicle, robot mode, you know, all that fun stuff. He's got one of the car bots, so he's a bit smaller. I guess MP-45 wasn't out yet because that's the original Bumblebee, but his effects parts, his alternate faces, you know, that sort of thing. So, like, we'll talk about the accessories in a second. He's a repaint, a slight remold of Prowl. He doesn't have the head bars or the lights on police cars. Doesn't have those anymore, and his head sculpt's different. But that's about it. Vehicle-wise, there's not much you can do with it. You can attach the gun here still, but this time it's a bit more annoying to get to. You actually have to crack it open. And fold this piece up. Now I can't seem to close it. But that's a first. Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. Oh, great. This video's already going so well. One of the shoulder cannons got pushed down, so I wasn't able to close it all the way. But there you go. So once you do all that, you can plug the gun up here. Not worth the hassle, but you could do it. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. So, you know, there's not much to go over with this mode that I haven't already gone over with Prowl. So, there you go. His transformation, I'll get into now. It's very, very, very similar. There's one little difference, but we'll talk about that in a second. So, go ahead and pull those front wheels down, because those are going to be his arms. We'll open up these doors. We'll pull all this down, separate it, and then pull this piece apart after you open the bottom, because I'm forgetting steps already. So open that up to pull the foot out, straighten all that out. There's your leg. Fold out his little ankle right there. Fold that in to close the foot up, and then close the door in. Window in, that's a window. The same thing on this side. Well, you got his bottom half pretty much done. Now we got the arms folded down. We can go ahead and separate these and just get them all transformed up. Go ahead and fold this piece down, and you could do whatever you want with this. I'll just go ahead and leave it up. Now, I said there's one major difference. It's not really a difference. It's just the head was remolded. The clearance isn't as tight, isn't as smooth. So getting his head out is a lot harder. I say that as I do it in like one try, but yeah, I usually have a tougher time doing that. Go ahead and fold these pieces in. Go ahead and fold these arms back up, or up straight. And then this is going to clip into there. So go ahead and attach that. He's all plugged up. And for him, I actually am going to fold out the shoulder cannons, because I think his character model actually doesn't have those. Clip this onto the back, go ahead and flare out the wings, and then turn the waist around. And there you go, you got Bluestreak in his robot mode. And again, like pretty much all the masterpieces, he looks fantastic. He looks really nice. I love the cartoony color scheme. So again, why I'm getting the plus versions of most of these characters, not the originals, except Sideswipe's the only original I have, actually. But he looks really great. His head sculpt is pretty good. Let's talk about his accessories real quick. He actually does come with alternate faces, so he has an angry face and a happy face. I typically keep him with a happy face, so you just pull that piece out, put on the new face. There you go. That's the remold I was talking about for Prowl, from Prowl. So he's got a different head sculpt, and of course doesn't have the bar, like I said before. This is gun, which can hold. Articulation-wise, is the same as Prowl, so he's got... I guess he can't... This one can't do a full 360. I don't know if Prowl could. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I think he could. Elbows are a ball joint, so full 360 to go out. He's got a double elbow joint. Wrist, hands open and close. No ab crunch, but he's got a waist swivel. Legs can go forward that far, back that far. He has a knee joint. He technically has a double knee because of the transformation. Technically. And he's got a really big ankle. Well, the articulation's not big, but the actual foot is huge. You can get him in some pretty nifty poses. If you want to. I try to pose as many figures as I can. I mean, I'm not good at it, but I try. Now, of course, he's got his blast effects. It's the first figure I think we're taking a look on this list with that have blast effects. But so he has. I'll take this piece off so I can see what I mean. He has 3 blast effects. He's got this one, and this one. Now, you could take any one of these. So if you attach this piece here, you can attach it to the gun. It's like you're shooting it. You could do that for all 3 of them. Which is pretty legit. They the instructions and the box have it packaged like this. So, and the guns, if you plug these pieces in, you can attach the same thing. So, you can have him with all of his blast effects, shooting some Decepticons. And also he comes with this piece, which is actually an adapter for the, at the time, unreleased MP-44. So you can actually attach all these blast effects to MP-44's gun, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, I don't use them. Like, they'll stay in the box. This is actually the first time I've plugged them into him at all. But I mean, it's a cool thing. Like, if you like the War for Cybertron series, you're gonna love those blast effects, and you know, more power to you. I used to think blast effects were cool, but you know, I mean, they are cool. I'm not saying that right. I used to use them. I just typically don't anymore. But they're a cool thing to have for sure. But that's gonna be about it for you guys, for me to you. Like I said, you know, legs can go in and out, but like I said, that's about it. I still like Prowl a bit more than this one. Prowl is my favorite of this mold, but Bluestreak's really cool. There's several versions of them. There's the original. There's the Silver Streak version, There's this one. I think there's a Diaclone one too. But point is, there's plenty of versions of this mold. I recommend the Plus version over the others personally, just because I like the cartoon aesthetic. But he's not like he's not essential like Prowl is. But if you can get him, I think he's a pretty cool figure, and I say he's worth it. I think that's it for me to you for now. I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care.